What's up everyone, and today is part 11, I believe, of the engine build series, and we are getting down. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the last video for disassembly. The motor is flipped around. I had to put the crank pulley back on so I can turn the crank for removing the connecting rods. So that's going to take a 10mm 12-point socket to remove. So I'm going to place you up here and basically just remove the rod caps and then take the pistons and pull them out through. So yeah. Alright everyone, so what we're going to be doing before we actually remove the connecting rod caps is doing the side clearance. The typical side clearance for a connecting rod is going to be 5 thousandths and goes all the way up to 15 thousandths. So now I'm going to start off with 5 thousandths and see if the clearance is. You're going to be checking between the connecting rod cap and the crankshaft throw. So as you can see, that fits really easily. Still a lot of clearance there. I'm going to go all the way to 8 thousandths. And 8 thousandths still fits really easily. So I'm going to go to 12. Alright guys, so we just checked our side clearance for our piston 1, and it seems to be in between 11 and 12 thousandths side clearance on this end cap. So I'm going to write that down right now, and then we're going to go through and basically record all of our end plays. Alright guys, so we have just checked our connecting rod side clearance. Now what I'm going to do is actually remove these rod caps. You're going to want to begin by doing about a half turn loosening until you can actually remove it by hand. So you only want to turn it about half a turn each time until you can actually loosen it by hand, and then obviously take it off afterwards. You want to try to keep these as consistent together as possible, so about right there, half turn, and then again another half turn. Alright guys, so these all have been loosened about a half a turn, and it only takes us about a half a turn to actually, well, basically for them to actually be hand tight. So I'm going to put my Milwaukee drill right here, put up the low setting, and just remove these bolts. Alright, so carefully remove the 2 bolts first. And there we go. Come on. There you go. Alright, there you go. So we just removed the caps for our piston 3 and 4. What I'm going to do is flip this motor over and drop the pistons out the top. You're going to want to be really careful. You do not want to damage the walls of the block. Push up on this piston. If you're rebuilding a motor, most of the time you're just going to want to spend that little bit of money to replace them, you know? I'm going to slowly push up and just watch for me. Alright. There we go. Yep. So, now we're going to remove cylinder number 3 piston. Alright, there you go. Careful. Alright. There we go.
Just one way.
Alright, so now we're going to flip this back over, loosen the caps for 1 and 2, and then remove those. Alright guys, so we are now going to be removing piston 1 and 2. So, I got my screwdriver. My screwdriver.
Oh, done.
And I'm going to remove piston 1 first. And go by hand very carefully. Press down here. Can you just be there to catch it? Oh, I have to be really careful. I don't want it to touch this side wall. Alright, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Alright. There goes piston 1. Alright guys, so all the pistons have been removed from this block. Gonna flip it around. Show you guys. Alright everyone, so the engine is completely disassembled except for oil pump and the connecting rod and the main caps. But yeah. Pistons are out, and I gotta say, I'm really happy with the walls on this block. There is no mauling done to them. The hone job still looks pretty fresh. I mean, for this block having 120,000 miles on it, and for the walls to be in the shape they're in, I'm pretty excited. Shout out to Casey over here for helping me out. Focus, focus. There's the handsome devil. But yeah, so I'm happy with it. It's all done. I'll show you guys real quick the walls just so you can kind of see. But yeah, this is really bright. Let's see if I can focus. It's not focusing very well, but they're really good actually. I'm surprised with how fresh they really are. But yeah, here's the organization in which I put everything when I was removing. Right there. I'll bag everything up and put it in its proper place, but yeah. There we go. Alright guys, so as you saw, everything has been removed except for obviously the oil pump and the crankshaft itself. But yeah, the engine is basically completely disassembled. We have our pistons over there. Our heads are off, cams, everything's done really. So the next step is to rebuild this motor basically. I'm happy with the way everything turned out. Obviously I'm gonna have to clean all my parts, get everything taken care of. But yeah, that is basically the entire series for engine disassembly right there. Thanks for watching guys. Please make sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share the video if you can. Also, check out SoCalZ.net for all your Z needs and parts. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good day.